Hey there, everyone. This is Olmanda Guerrero. She has a doctorate in literature, correct?
Um, yes, modern languages and literature, yes.
Wonderful. And thank you for spending this time with us. I wonder if you would just give the audience an idea of what you were going through, what you're experiencing, and what really led you to attend the class that you attend, and just give us an update of how you're doing.
First of all, I appreciate this moment to speak with you and to the audience. Uh, I started uh, the program due to a Facebook advertisement or program that you have been offering. And so I watched this several times and I thought this might help me because I was having health problems with my stomach for quite a long time and lack of energy, completely like depressed. And also, I gained a lot of weight that I was near 180 pounds. And so I really was not feeling well at all. I have thyroid issues with hypothyroid. And the pandemic, I think, was the one that accelerated my weight. I think all of us happened to all of us. And so I knew I needed to do something. Even though I was exercising, I thought, not really a lot, but yes, I was climbing mountains. I like to climb mountains. And so I decided, I think I'm going to go with this program and hopefully it will help me. And so the first 2 weeks, it was hard. I mean, it's like I thought, I don't know if this is going to work for me because my stomach was acting out, acting out, acting out. But I kept visiting with Nicole, which thank you, Nicole, for your support. I kept, until it finally stabilized. And so I continue going and I continue also my walks. So the first effect that I have from this program was the that I lost weight. And so I went from, almost 180 to 175 and then 170. And then I realized, oh, this is working. Went down to 168. Oh my gosh. And then
Wow.
165. And I thought, oh my God. And then 160. And I thought, oh goodness. And this has been since May. 160 and I thought, well, okay, my goal now has to be to 150. And so I did hit
You
the
hit your goal.
160 goal, and then now I'm on 145.
Wow. So how
And
much weight total does that make that you lost?
it's about four. Well, if I'm 145 and I was weighing almost 180, so it's about 40 pounds, I
That's
guess.
amazing. In just 5 months or less.
Well, it's been 5 months. 5 months. I've been 145 for about a month. It doesn't go that fast, but I mean it does. It just out of a sudden it goes down. But I think it's due to um all the food. Well, I would say all the yeah, I would say the food, everything that I eat is I follow the program, you
Uh-huh.
know. I follow the proteins, the shakes, the salads, the vegetables, and then I have a willpower. I have a lot of willpower because it's very tempting to it's very tempting to eat something that you see others are eating and you can't, especially if you are in meetings or something like that. Like, for example, I spent one whole week in a conference in Florida and the food was from the cafeteria that they served, so I had to be selecting whatever I could eat. That was
Yeah.
it. Leave and leave. And then also celebrations too. Like I have my birthday, and thought I can't have any cake or anything. So my friends wanted to do a party for me, and I told them I gave excuses and excuses not to not to have it, and I didn't have it. I just went out with only one friend, and that was it. Because I just wanted to make sure I get well. I just I needed to do something for me, for myself, and to be I was always thin, always. My weight always oscillated between 120 and 130, 135. I mean, for my entire life. And then after the pandemic is when I saw all of these changes, and it had affected me deeply. And so now I'm feeling much better, much better, much better. In fact, I'm working many hours right now,
So
and
your energy is up?
my energy is up. And so I enjoy and I can't. I had to go and walk, and I walk around 5 miles a day. This week I couldn't. It was my heaviest week at work.
Uh-huh.
But today, I mean, as soon as the meeting is over, I am going to go for a walk because my job starts later today. So,
So lost weight, more energy. What other
yes.
changes did you have you experienced?
Actually, let me see. I had some, well, about the stomach. Oh, my stomach. Oh, for a long time, if at home, I was at home. But when I went to a restaurant, for example, first thing I had to do was locate where the bathroom was.
Ah,
Because as soon as I ate, within minutes or 10, 15 minutes, I needed to run. And that was for a long time. And I thought, I always asked, is this normal? I mean, people, could this be normal? What it was? But it's because I was eating the wrong foods. So
yeah.
I, when I quit eating everything with gluten and everything with milk and every and sugar, oh, I haven't tasted anything
Your gut
sweet.
healed.
Yeah, gut. Yeah, I think my gut is healing. Yes,
Yes.
because now I go normal to the
Yeah.
rest.
You don't have to look for the
Normal.
restroom anymore.
No, I don't have to. Imagine when I was teaching, because I teach, teaching in a classroom. I mean, it was like, oh my goodness, I just needed to just fly. And sometimes the bathrooms in schools are far, or I don't know.
Yeah.
It was really a challenge. My life had been challenged for a long time due to my health. And
Yes.
everybody saw me and thought, oh, I look good, this and so forth. But internally, I didn't.
Yes. Some people have had to navigate their life around where all the bathrooms are.
Yes, that's correct. I'm one of them that I had to really look for what it was and be close to it.
And now you
So
don't?
I thought, no, I don't. In fact, I even know when I had to go to the bathroom. It's
Wow.
like it's already like timed. I know
Yeah.
exactly around what time I know I will need to go to the restroom for the second one.
I mean, just those three things changing, weight and more energy and
The
no more
weight,
gut
the
issues. I mean,
energy.
that's life changing.
It's a life changing, yes, for me, yes. And now I know that I had to continue eating like this
Yes.
because if I don't, then I'm going to have problems again. And so I don't want that to happen to me. So,
Tell me the value of having a coach. So Nicole has
oh my God, that's the best. That's the best. I just always, in fact, I spoke with her last night and I said, am I going to get to see you again, Nicole? Because we still have one more meeting to go. I still have the
yeah,
test and everything. But she says, oh, yes, I will be available. I asked if I could continue using the app for
yeah,
all the foods and, the recipe. She says, yes. And she told me also to be in the Facebook group.
yeah.
Sometimes I just lack time to go into Facebook, but I did actually last night, and I found what my friend, oh, I have a friend too, because Nicole matched us.
Uh-huh.
meet together at one point, and she's been wonderful. We
That's
keep in
great.
touch, we have conversations, we share recipes. She sends me pictures, I send her pictures.
That's
Uh,
fantastic.
yes, I am very pleased, and I'm pleased with Nicole because I know that even though we might not meet every month or every 2 weeks, I know she's gonna be there for us.
Yes, having the support makes such a huge difference, doesn't it?
Yes, it makes a big difference, a big difference. I feel like I'm not alone. I have someone by
Right.
my side, by my arm, taking care
Yes.
of me. So that's what I love. Yes,
And, and just one more question. What would you tell the
yes.
person who may be seeking answers like you were seeking answers, and now that you're on the other side of working with Nicole and working with the practice, what would you tell that person who may may not know, maybe a little scared? What would you tell that person?
I really will say that there is nothing more valuable than your life and your health. And sometimes we don't want to spend uh, things on food, for example. Like I see people that, oh no, I'm not going to buy that. That's too expensive because it's organic. Oh, everything organic, and it's more expensive. But then I realize, I mean, that is what is going to keep me well. So,
Yeah.
and telling someone, if someone is really suffering like I was, I would say to not think twice. That really invest. The
Yes.
best investment is your body, your health, your ability to be able to have a good day, a good life, a good week, a good month. And it's just, I compare it to a car.
Yes.
So if we don't put good things into our car, it breaks down.
Yes.
And so I had a friend who put the wrong gasoline and the car broke
Oh
down and
no.
they had to be towed. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Now she's
Yeah.
without a car, but I mean, it's just amazing. And
And
then
then
I thought,
that
oh my God,
money.
yeah, that's how we are. That's how,
Yes.
we just put, and now, like I used to eat a donut from Dunkin' Donuts. Now I said, no, that is like, it's
Poison.
lethal, poison for my body. And
Yes.
now I see everything. I go into the grocery store and then now I feel uh, somewhat sad to see this because in this country we have abundance, too
Yes.
much, and you see all of this and it's like, oh my God, I feel sorry for the people who eat this and that, like frozen foods
Yes.
and
Too much junk.
and then cans and all the drinks, all of those drinks full of sugar.
Yeah.
And I just feel bad. I do feel bad because I never drank those things anyway. I never did. But I feel bad for all the people doing that. And you can't say anything, if you say mention something, you can't. So you
Well,
just
but now you know if someone asks you, now you can share your experience.
Oh yeah, even my doctor when I went to see my doctor and she said, "Oh, you lost a lot of weight." Yeah, I am in a what program are you in? So I told her. She said, she was a little bit skeptical. I said, well, I am doing well. I feel better and so forth. And she has seen me 3 times. And the last time she told me, I'm gonna copy you and I'm gonna go for walking too because she's a little bit chubby.
So
She said, I need to
that's
lose
great.
weight. She was telling me I need to lose weight too. And I said, oh, just try hard. It's just commitment and power, willpower. If you
Yes.
have willpower, and then when you see yourself like you have recovered yourself again, I say, no, I cannot let this pass by. I had to stay
Yes.
like this,
And I think
So,
important in that is being consistent. Being consistent every day, your body
yes,
will change, your body can heal.
yes. And before all of this, really, before all of this, I have bad habits of eating. Bad habits. Like I will just eat anything that will fill my stomach in the morning. No, not a lot of stuff, but and then lunch sometimes, oh, sandwiches somewhere. Okay. And dinner, same thing. Or sometimes I'll just have crackers with something and that's it. Or
Yeah.
some milk. And just because busy, I was busy,
Yeah.
busy,
Yeah.
going to school, going to graduate school, teaching, graduate school, doctoral program. It was a tremendous stress in my life, and I think all of that affected me. But
Sure.
now I'm finished with all of that. I'm fine. I'm working, but I am now. Olmanda is number one.
That's
Yes,
great.
I'm first, and then the rest is second. I need
That's
to
right.
rest. I need to exercise. I need to eat well, and I get up and I know I had to have my breakfast, good breakfast. Lunchtime, I need to have my lunch, good lunch, and dinner time the same. And at the school, they see me having my lunch when at the institute where I am working now. And they say, it smells good in here. And then they say, what are you eating? So they look at what I'm eating. So I will
Well,
have a salad of fish, avocado, and then my water.
that's
So,
fantastic. Well, Omanda, I am so thrilled for you and so proud of you that you were
thank you.
able to reach your goals and that now your life has totally changed and now you know exactly what you need to do. So
Yes,
thank
yes.
you for spending time with us. I know this is going to help someone, and congratulations to you and continued good health to you as well.
Thank you, thank you. And I appreciate Nicole a lot. I
Yes.
think it's gonna be there for me for the rest of my life. My
Yes, you made a friend forever.
yes, I'm a friend forever. Thank you.
Thank you.